You know what lasts longer than beauty? Being smart. What's interesting is that producers, directors and writers tend to typecast me in terms of whatever movie they've seen me in most recently. My wish for the world would be to end violence against women. My wish for myself would be for peace of mind. If we can have drones, we can have brown people on TV, and the world won't end. We need to catch up. We are painfully behind. I encourage people to ask whatever question you're most interested in hearing the answer to. I decided to follow my dreams and my passions and to always have an adventure, no matter what it is. You want to come home to a nice firm bed with the corners tucked in, so you start over. Like each night is like a new night. You get so afraid of failure and so afraid of losing and so afraid of not being the best that it's not a natural drive, it's born out of fear of failure. Which helps in Hollywood. When someone who loves and cares about me compliments me, I feel more glamorous than when the flashbulbs are going off on the red carpet. We don't consider black, urban films as indies, though many of them are shot for under $10 million, which is kind of the definition of an indie. We all have to let go of the Prince Charming complex and realize he doesn't necessarily exist in the package we assume he'll come in. There's no such thing as a healthy tan, and that's what people need to understand. There's an inherent idea that if a black executive producer and a black director are going to do a movie based on a black writer's book, that everybody is going to be black. The guys I tended to date, didn't necessarily have it all together, but I had a great time. The black community in Hollywood is very small and close-knit. Everyone has a common goal, to make a 2-hour movie in 30 days. People think that celebs make a lot more money than we do. We look for bargains and we do a lot of stuff on our own. Just like I find men who talk sports who don't really know sports annoying, I think men might find women who don't really have a true passion and knowledge of sports maybe not so attractive. In my career, there have been roles I haven't taken because someone involved with the project gave me a bad vibe. I don't care how much money is on the table, no job is worth feeling uneasy every day. In Hollywood, you play a mom, and the next thing you know, you're on the Golden Girls. They age you so fast. In Hollywood, marriages are kind of expected to fail. I'm the kind of person whose clothes are all hung up and color coordinated, to the point where my whites don't touch my creams. I'm not going to change the world overnight. It's one person at a time, And hopefully they're people in positions of power who can help people get in those roles and really, truly embrace colorblind casting. I'm just riding this train as long as I can. As long as I'm having fun, I'll do it. When it stops being fun, I'll try something else. Maybe I'll open up a chain of Popeye's chicken. I was at one time a football wife, and there is a certain level of bonding that happens between women who are the wives of football players. I think if we open ourselves to all different kinds of men and all groups, we find a lot more opportunities to love.